What up, YouTube? Back at it again. Good morning. Although I've probably said that already, but the two videos that I posted already today were not shot today. So this is your first look at Zach on a Sunday. Good morning. We're looking at. I was asked to check out. This is Halsey and AmyLee, who we know them both obviously. This is Hand That Feeds from the world of John Wick, Ballerina. Um, so I had no idea that they made a spinoff. Um, I tend to keep up with the John Wick series. It's kind of like a great movie to just have on like really at any time, any of the movies. I mean there are ones that I like better than others. Um, Weirdly, I like two, and I'm in the minority there, but that's whatever. But John Wick died, so all they can really do is spin-offs at this point, I think, right? Just sort of retelling something in the past. Um, but yeah, I'm here to check this out. I saw Halsey live like 2 weeks ago. She was in town. I went to, well, truth be told, I went to see The Warning. But yo, if you haven't seen Halsey perform, man, she puts on a show. She was up there in a damn like a martini glass that was 8 feet tall, and like, dude, she's that girl, and she changed outfits every song. Um, she was wild. She was really cool to see live, and I didn't know a ton of her music. I think she did a little bit of throwback stuff that I'm not familiar with, but no, Halsey's badass. Go support Halsey. Go support AmyLee, Evanescence. Go like, go subscribe. Love to have you here as well. I got lyrics pulled up. I don't know what we're gonna get with video, so I covered it because I have no idea if it's from a movie, so I don't know if I can play this, but we'll give it a shot. Um, Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you're subscribed, and I may go live later. I just realized that I have some time today that isn't filled with gym, naps, eating, normal things, normal old dude things. Oh shit.
I know I should have the pride. I know I should have the spirit. I know you would tell a lie if you knew I couldn't hear it. You'd say it oh so proudly, but do you know your crimes?
If you're familiar with the John Wick series, the ballerina thing should make sense. The When he like went back to sort of his upbringing, and he was needing help. I think that was, I want to say that was in three. Um, and was it the one he got his finger chopped off? Anyways, uh, he was speaking like Russian or something, and anyways, the woman that was sitting was. She had a dance studio going on. She's like, "Get off the stage. We got business to handle." And then she ends up getting sliced a little bit too. But not to spoil anything, I'm sure you've seen it before. Anyways, sorry, I have to pause at the first minute or so if I'm gonna run into trouble with this.
And do you think about me? And were you ever mine? You say I mean the world to you to keep me on my knees. And dig the knife in deeper just to watch how much I bleed. I'm stripped to the bone. I don't wanna be alone, no matter how I plead. You do it 'cause you know you can turn around and bite.
It's as we bring Amy in. It's interesting how they're doing this. Because she just fell down, and like that's sort of aligns with the lyrics a little bit. It almost sounds like a song that's about like eh, fighting back after some sort of trauma or abuse emotionally. To kind of relift your spirits and get the power back. But it's almost like you're going, if you read like, let me pull up the lyrics. I got ads popping up. I know I should have the pride. I know I should have the spirit. I know You would tell a lie if you knew I couldn't hear it. He says it proudly, but you know your crimes and you think about me. Were you ever mine? So yeah, there's like language in here that alludes to just gaslighting and verbal and kind of just emotional trauma. Um, Even the world to keep me on my knees and dig the knife deeper to watch how much I bleed. I'm stripped to the bone. I don't want to be alone no matter how. You cause you turn around and bite the hand that feeds. Now obviously that's the name of the song, and that's the quote. Bite the hand that feeds, which could be used for dogs. I feed you, don't bite me. But that's if you take it to a more grand spectrum. You could be talking about children, even more broad, employees, and then it's just basically like if somebody's provides you with things, you can't really snap back, right?
No, you can turn around and bite the hand that feeds. Every promise that you break, every time you try to place the blame on me, I don't wanna control the pain, turn it into the fire. The feeling rushes through me. Can you still hear me cry?
Dude, something about the depth of Amy's voice is there's something about it that like I feel I need to listen to a lot more of her stuff.
Can you still hear me cry? But after all, I'm standing on my own this time. Say I mean the world to you to keep me on my knees. Dig the knife in deeper just to watch how much I bleed.
The hell kind of hold on a second. Weapon is homegirl in the back got. Good God. What are those things? I want no part of her. It looks like she could gut you and then catch a fish at the same time and then do her hair with it. What is that? I love the contrast of the delicate with the fierce, right? You've got your ballerina, and then sort of the working on your sort of your inner spirit, and then you've got the and Amy. It sort of seems her role in this is kind of bringing her into like this is sort of a helping to rebuild. A very they're depicting this as a very sort of strong feminine song. How it applies to the movie, I have no idea. I don't think we'll know that till June 6th. But as far as like basically like being knocked down and getting up again, which you saw with the ballerina scene there. But anyways,
Stripped to the bone, I don't wanna be alone, no matter how I feel.
I was wondering how their harmony is going to work out because they do some things really well similarly, if that makes sense.
You do it 'cause you know you can. Turn around and bite the hand that feeds. I played your twisted game. Now watch me walk through the flames, choking on the taste of your mistakes, and now you're the one on your knees. That's why you bite the hand that feeds.
That's dope. That little the battling that kind of went on there. It's there was the scenes with like her like in almost it looked like a wedding gown. I mean they're all white. And then you had your sort of it was almost like your girls, your people picking you up type of thing. And when you're broken from the inside, which you see the blood from the inside of her body there. which was a cool little touch on that. As far as that's kind of what I got from the story and the lyrics is basically like a a song that sort of relates heavily to just finding ways to rebuild sort of inner strength after being broken down, inner strength and outer strength. She out there throwing nunchucks around and shit. I don't know what kind of weapons they had, but I'm not walking into that room. Nah, not if I I hear from outside in the stairwell. We're having an issue with a dude or somebody or anybody really, and then I hear like some metallic sounds, and then I hear some punching bag sounds. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and walk the other way. Ladies, you don't get your DoorDash today. Um, that was great. I love that. They sound great together. I don't know if they've ever collabed together. You guys can let me know. You're about to be like, dude, they've done it like 25 times. They have albums together. I don't follow a ton. I haven't yet of their music. So honestly, anything that I know about is usually on my channel. Otherwise, like pre that, I really just listen to punk and rap. Like I have specifics. I mean, there's other things I listen to, obviously, but but yeah. Anyways, go support Halsey, whom I saw and who was badass. If you get a chance to go see her live, go do it. And AmyLee, who I've not seen live, but I would love to. On their respective channels, I will link this down below. This was the HandThatFeeds from the world of John Wick. Ballerina, I believe, comes out on the 6th. I could be wrong. Which is what's today, the 1st, right? Today's the 1st, so next weekend, Friday. Um, Love to have you here as well. Like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. We'll keep it moving here. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If I don't hear from you, we'll talk to you.